me growing up, Lent was always about giving something up. Giving up sweets, giving up pocket money, giving up something that you enjoyed. And that was, I suppose, part of what Lent was about. It was about denying yourself. And I suppose I always asked myself the question, well, what was the value of giving these things up? Did it help anybody else other than me? Did it make a difference in anyone else's life? And for me, the answer was no, it didn't. For me, the answer was always, well, it gave me a sense that I had done something good if I had stuck with it for the time of Lent, and very often I failed. So at the time I didn't believe that what I was doing in giving things up was helping anybody else. Today I think in our world there's less of an inclination for people to give things up. There's less of an inclination because we have so much. We have so much so easily available to us at our fingertips. And I think that's particularly true in relation to our young people today. It's not as easy for them to make a decision to give something up without having a valid reason as to why they might do it, without understanding what it is and who it is that they might be helping in doing this. Young people today, I think, are much more at ease during the season of Lent in responding to taking something on, to fasting for 24 hours that helps them to raise funds for people who are vulnerable, to go and march against injustice for refugees, to go and march against war that may be taking place in some other part of the world, speaking out against injustice, travelling to places where people are less fortunate and offering their skills and their support in those places, meeting with those people, engaging with them. Lent is about an awareness of the suffering of Christ in our world, and the response that we make, however small it might seem, is a response. It's a response to look out for those who are vulnerable and who are marginalised in our society. A response that Pope Francis has often called us to make. The church on the streets is a phrase that Pope Francis continually uses, challenging us to move out of what he calls the safety and the security of our church pews and of our sacristies, and to take the church onto the streets to where people are at, to where they're vulnerable, to where they're on the margins, to where they're in need of some sort of support and aid. I think young people today respond to that call, to that way of expressing their faith. And they may not use the term expression of faith for what they do, for speaking out against injustice, for meeting those people who are in need, who are vulnerable, where they're at on the streets. During this season of Lent, it's good for us to be aware that we can answer our Lenten challenge by committing to some action of justice in our society and in our world.